We'd been glued together since we were 6. Elliot was the kind of person who laughed too loud, talked with his hands, and somehow made silence feel comfortable. But lately he'd been acting different. Not bad different, just quiet, like his battery had run out and he'd forgotten how to recharge. I used to wake up to 50 unread texts from him every morning. Now there was just one, "Sorry, busy today." Busy doing what, I wondered. Reading another 5 volumes of Boys Love manga, probably. I found him later that day, eyes drooping and hair messy, and couldn't resist commenting. "Hey, you okay? You look like you pulled 3 all-nighters in a row." He shrugged lightly. "I'm fine. Just tired," he muttered. I scoffed. He? Tired? The guy who chugged espresso at midnight just to feel something? He laughed weakly, and there was something about the way he said, "Guess I'm changing," that made my chest tighten, like something invisible was sliding between us. The apartment itself started smelling. Nice, not like candles or detergent. Warm, like sunlight and cinnamon. Maybe I was imagining it, but every time he walked past, it hit me again. I couldn't help leaning just slightly toward him, sniffing the faint scent that seemed to cling to him. He froze, jumped, and flailed, hands coming up to cover his neck. "What?" he gasped. "Nothing. You just, changed shampoo," I said quickly. He hesitated, then muttered, "Yeah, something like that." His smile was tired, a little forced. He said he'd had a long day and was turning in, quickly retreating into his room. Normally, he'd drag me along to stay up late, ranting about his latest BL obsession, until we fell asleep side by side. But lately, he'd been disappearing earlier, leaving the room empty and colder than usual.